Well, today is the start of the 4th of July holiday weekend, and one of the busiest spots will be the Ross Barnett Reservoir.
That's right. Everyone from boaters, water athletes, and fishermen will be there over the weekend. And we're joined now with Reservoir Police Chief Travell Dixon with what you need to know before heading out on the water. And Chief Dixon, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Chief,
thank you for having me.
Is this going to be the busiest weekend of the summer for you guys?
Absolutely. For us, it's definitely going to be busy. Tomorrow is actually going to be our Independence Day celebration at both of our parks, which usually has a pretty large turnout. And so you put that on top of the holiday weekend itself with all the boats and people out on the water. Well, we look to be pretty busy.
Chief, what do people need to be sure they have before they go boating?
First thing, if you're born after June 30th or born on June 30th and after June 30th, 1980, we want to make sure that you have your boater safety card. You can do that online, or you can take a course online that's free, and you can get that pretty much teaches you the ins and outs and do's and don'ts of what to do on the water. Second thing, you want to make sure you have all your life jackets on your boat, one per person on the boat. And make sure if people on your boat are under the age of 13, make sure when the boat's in motion, make sure that they're wearing it at all times. One of the other things that we run into is, like, we have weather coming in this weekend. If it rains, you have to watch out for that. But even if it doesn't rain in this area, you want to watch out for the winds, because the winds are what really causes a lot of issues with boaters on the water and puts them in pretty dangerous situations. And we want to try to avoid that at all possible.
Chief, how often do you have to arrest someone for boating under the influence?
Here recently, it hasn't been a lot. We might run into maybe one or two a year, and in conjunction with the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, we might have, small numbers, probably maybe 10 throughout the year. It just depends on where they are at the time. But a lot of people around here, once they get somewhere, they're pretty responsible about getting back to their homes or back to their boats.
Well, that's good to know. How many officers will you have on the res?
So on a holiday weekend, we pretty much have everyone we have on duty. That includes us. We've got 12 that are employed as far as the patrol side. We also have reserves officers, have about 10 to 15 of those that come out and help that are not at their full-time job. So we're looking at having a capacity of at least 20 to 25 officers out on the road and on the water all at one time.
Right. All right. Chief Travell Dixon, Reservoir Police, thank you so much for being with us. A lot of good information you gave us, and have a safe weekend yourself and all your men out there.
Thank you. Y'all do the same.
Thank you.